Hi guys, this is Eric here, and we're going to play a $6 pot limit Omaha high-lows head-up sit and go against this guy, Monument Man. He's from the United States. What I want to do with this channel is to try and make guides on how to play all the different games on full tilt. If you want to see more of that, just message subscribe. We don't have any hands to fold. We're gonna play a game. I'm gonna try and show you some of my thought process. I'll go ahead and limp. He raises. I've got middle cards. I want to see a flop. See if maybe I can spike anything on him. I don't have really anything good to work with there, so I'll get pot. Okay. We have a king here, but I don't really have any kickers. And I really don't have much of a low draw, just a 5 deuce to the low. All I have is really the king. Maybe he bricked a flush draw, we hope. Alright, we got a little one. 10-6-5. King is not a very good hand. The hands you want to be playing are the ones that have, like, potential to go both ways. Like this hand here, the 8-3-4-5 or 8-3-4-9 hand rather, is not very strong because there's not a whole lot I can really get that's going to be the nuts, the big hands. I can probably win this pot with 7. That's not a 7. We're gonna fold. Pot size is only 60. I didn't really feel like committing. Okay, a hand like this does have some potential with the suited ace. Ooh, that is a very good flop for me. I'm going to lead 100. We'll just go up with 100. I've flopped a pair of deuces. Okay, but I have flopped a pair of deuces and a low and a club flush draw. I think yeah, there's a wheel draw in there too. And with draws, I don't mind playing them somewhat aggressively. I mean, if I've got multiple outs, multiple ways to draw. You bet 60. I don't have much of a hand. I fold. Okay. That hand's not very good. 3 diamonds. Three of any suit is not very good in Omaha. You can only use 2 of the cards. I can't use 3. A cheap look at a flop here. I flopped a 9. So I'm playing the 9s. I don't have 9s and 7s. Even if I did have 9s and 7s, I don't think I'm winning. Or maybe we got this. Alright, we got that one. And this is also a turbo, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and raise this. Get a little bit more aggressive on the button. Out of position, I don't tend to raise that much unless I've got some kind of a huge hand. You know, I don't like trying to bluff out of position for the rest of the hand. In position, on the button, I will tend to raise a little bit more. He bets and we're fold. It's not a very good hand. Don't get fooled just because you got like a suit in there or you got a low cards in there. Your big hands are going to be your suited aces, your ace deuces, so on. I don't want to keep folding every hand of the guy, but I will make the appropriate laydowns. He's raised. In this case, I've got a little more. I'm double suited, but I haven't hit anything in this board that really excites me. He could be on a low draw of some kind or have a big pair. Even though I did say 3 to a suit is not good, I'm going to go ahead and raise as I am on the button. Maybe we can get a fold and pick up a little bit of chips. Okay. This is more of an Omaha high hand, but I am willing to play this. That is not a very good board for me for this hand. So if he bets, we're going to have to fold. He seems to be somewhat aggressive post-flop. And he's got an early lead on me, but it's not insurmountable, especially not in this game. Pots can get very big very fast. Alright, I flopped a pair of kings and the nut low draw. Because I've got a two-way hand, I'm going to go ahead and make the call. He's got... That seems like a very weak bet. I've just made the nut low. I've got a chance at a wheel. I'm going to re-raise to 200. That seems like a bet that he's got some kind of a low draw he doesn't like. He's fishing for information, so we're gonna come back. Yeah, that's what I thought. 6-4, ace 10. I have a suited ace, 2 low cards, 2 broadways. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the raise. He's re-raised. I'm gonna go ahead and call and take the flop here. That's not a very good board. He probably has some kind of a big pair. Aces or kings. Yeah, he's leading. Probably could have just let that one go. I wanted to see what we could bring. We spiked a 2-pair hand. Maybe I'd be willing to commit some more chips. Alright, I have flopped just 10s. He seems to be getting a little bit more aggressive now that he's got this lead. Maybe we can, if we get into a good spot. Raise. This is more of an Omaha high hand. So we're down about 2-1. I mean, it's not insurmountable by any means, but we have to be a little bit careful. We can't make a hero call. We just have to look for a good spot. I'm going to go ahead and limp. I just want to see a cheap flop with this. I flopped a flush draw. It's not the nut flush draw. Yeah, straight draw in there too, but there's a low out there also. So, I mean, any low this guy has affects the pot odds. And we're left with just a jack. But the jack's good enough. Yeah, just the 8 in there. Alright, this is one of the worst hands you can have in Omaha, 8 or better. It is 4 middle cards. Because it can't really make a good hand either way, high or low. So, we're just going to fold. You don't want to be playing cards in the middle. You want to be playing good low cards or good high cards. Preferably a mix of both. Alright. He raises minimum. I don't have much hand. I can't really afford to make calls just to see flops at this point. There's my middle cards. I don't want to keep folding, but I don't also want to get involved in the spot where I'm calling raises. Especially out of position with not that good a hand. Okay. I have a king high flush draw, but there is a low out there. I also have a pair of 7s, but we're not sure. I mean, any low is good enough. And 7s for high. Decline. Fold. We're not getting dealt very well, are we? Alright, this is a good hand here. If he raises, I might make a move. Let's see. I'm going to take a stab because I raised pre-flop. I don't think that hand is within his range. 9, 9, 10. If I have aces or kings, which I don't, but I'm represent. Okay. I don't think that he would be calling a hand with containing 9, 9, 10 in that range. So I'll go ahead and make a continuation bet there to try and take the pot. He's going to raise minimum on button. Don't have much of a hand. Go ahead and pot it. Alright, this is not a good hand, but we're going to see if we can get lucky. Flop lucky. Alright, now he's betting. Now I don't have anything except a low draw. 4 or 5. And one of the worst things you can do in Omaha, 8 or better, especially in a head-up situation, is to chase for low cards. It's not A good play. Alright, I have kings and a king high flush draw, so I'll go ahead and call that. This is not very good. There's a 4-card straight out there. He checks. Most likely I'm beat by 2 pair, but let's just see what happens. Oh, no. Oh, he had a okay, he had a flush draw, too. It would have been nice if a club came to give me the flush, but he bets. I'm going to go ahead and make the call. Now this is risky here. I'm going to play this kind of soft. There's the board pair. I'm going to go ahead and lead him for 250. And he folded. Might have been